Hey guys, Heidemann here with the next episode of Skyrim, where we're going to go talk to Arngir. Or he's going to get angry because we're dealing with the blades. Alright, here goes. Oh, texture issues, great. Just fast travel somewhere quick, and then we'll fast travel back, see if that fixes it. Yeah, texture issue so bad I couldn't even click on the door. This ain't good. Okay. Well, maybe this will fix it.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom.
Yeah, you're the one that sounds arrogant to me right now.
Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
At least the Blades aren't keeping secrets from me.
Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals.
So you won't help me?
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einar reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
What's so bad about Dragonrend?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
I need to speak to Paarthurnax then.
You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Why haven't I met him yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Okay, how many shouts do I have right now? I mean, technically there should be two different ones from the looks of it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Technically one more should get me the achievement. Thum Master. And they're going to teach me one more right now, right? So, assuming that the two drain vitalities are different Thums. And even if they're not, I'll get Dragonrend shortly. So, I feel like it's not just Thum Master. I think it's supposed to be like Thuum Master. Because I have that little, you know, parenthesis. Apostrophe? Yeah, apostrophe. Okay, because I'm going to be running through quickly, and by the time I end up seeing him, I'm not going to be able to... Sustained blocking creates a minor sun shield doing 10 pace of damage while draining the wielder's stamina.
Path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Hold on. Okay. That looks better. Oh yeah, I got Thum Master.
Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies. Blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving. Stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Okay.
No!
Too close, apparently.
Look! Look! Ahora! Look! Ahora! Look! Ahora!
And that's why I got my shield ready, because the Ice Wraith. And, yeah, the Frost Troll. I like how I can see him up there, even though this comes back up here.
Look! Ahora! Look! Ahora!
Where'd you come from? Show yourself.
Look! Ahora! Look! Ahora!
Man, my own shout throws me that much off balance, huh?
Greetings,
That's close.
Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What
supposed to look
brings
like
you
eyes.
to my Strunmach, my mountain?
I think you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
Why live alone on a mountain if you love conversation?
Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragonrend shout. Can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. Not until introduction. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
In your bones, match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here, if not for Tinvak?
should be there.
You can do. Greet me, not as elf, but as Dova. I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Yeah, I already told you that. I already told him I came for Dragonrend. The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I need to stop Alduin.
Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why?
Are you blind?
Why must you stop Alduin?
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Pruzha, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born?
The next world will have to take care of itself.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer.
Yes, quite. Indeed.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name throat of the world?
No. Dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Vaucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the Dragonrend shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today, seeking to defeat him.
There's something about Viknus Nikron. It just sounds awesome.
The lords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
What's that? I have 3 of them. Are you saying the ancient Nord sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface.
It would be cool to learn
Which
Dragon.
is why I have lived
Dova.
here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
How does this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Hey, Elder Knowledge. I have the Elder Scroll.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound.
I'm assuming it's
Do
the
not
dragon.
delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Am I standing in it right now? Yep. I'm assuming it's dragon. I wish I could move. I can turn.
Today, Alduin's lordship
I can't
will be
remember.
restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin,
There's a body
die
there.
now in vain.
He's the only one I see so far. Oh, he's dead. Oh, no, there he is. And there's another one. Warm life.
Know that storm sent you down to death. Hakon!
He's wearing ancient
Glorious
Nord.
day,
She's
is it
wearing
not?
like steel plate.
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your
Hakon
blade?
and Gormlaith.
What else is there?
Where's the
Battle
wizard dude?
below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother.
Here's the old
Victory
dude.
will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? You've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He
Oh,
will
dear.
come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golpo, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin
So weird.
cannot be slain.
It's like I'm looking through broken
dragon.
glass.
He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Well, dear, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right,
No,
not
we
me.
can deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Where? Oh, there he is. Wasn't I down there?
Him hind paliv, zu hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tardes, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die of terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power, I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. First time, Warren. See it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Because he kills the other two, and then the wizard, like, sends him to time, right? Yeah, she's dead.
It's no use.
Oh, Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater! By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out!
So he's down, but not
You are
dead yet.
banished! Outlaw of all our endings unto the last! You are banished!
Work. Did it.
Well, this
Yes.
troll has some weird powers.
The World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our
Everything's
souls.
getting foggier. I can't see anything. Okay.
Loki Nakib, Sileshu. So
Where'd you come from?
Lost Foot, you are too late.
Yeah, I forgot to do it while he was down. Got him.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
but I am Al-Duin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
I will outlast you, mortal.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
It wasn't really a victory since he escaped.
Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle.
But it wasn't all that hard.
Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
I need to find out where Alduin went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
The Jarl of Whiterun might not think so.
Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Yeah, and this is where if the Civil War was still going, you sit him down at the table with the graybeards and this and that, and you can actually make the Civil War easier for you. And I'm not asking those questions.
Look.
I could end the episode now, but I think I'll go a little further. I'll talk to the Jarl.
Wait, I know you.
Wait, I know you. Let's wait till he's awake. Yeah, I did all this at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. While you were sleeping, I was killing a dragon.
What is it that you need?
I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, right?
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
I'm the Dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
Then, Whiterun will stand with you, Dragonborn. We will take the risk and gain the glory, whether it be in victory or defeat. So what's the plan then? How do you intend to lure a dragon into the trap?
I don't know yet, but I know some people who can probably help.
Oh, well, I'll leave that to you. I trust you know your business. Probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works, and break the news to the men.
Well, I don't need to do that since I...
Now, if you don't mind, I've got to sit...
Yeah, I think it's Esbern. Or apparently Parthenax. I mean, if I can learn it from Parthenax, that'd be... Oh, yeah. I have to leave. I say, if I can learn it from Parthenax, that would be preferred, probably, right? Now, I feel like keeping the blades in touch, though, would be a good idea. Hold on. I wasn't sure where it was going to place me, to be perfectly honest. My arm is twitching again.
I used to dream. I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Turns out he's a dragon, but he helped me.
All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid or comfort.
Alright, well, I need a way to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach. Any ideas?
Interesting problem. Yes. I've been poring over the records here in Skyhaven Temple.
An unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of
Puppies!
slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power. Shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge.
I won't help you. Oh, yeah.
Your voice in
Here's help.
particular is likely to intrigue this dragon. After your victory over Alduin, I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So, what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of voice, but it is written here in the scroll. Od Avin, winged snow hunter, as I read it. In the flash of light, just on the horizon, within the clouds that mark the border.
This must be that
It
beautiful
could have been
sky
light,
weather.
but there was no thunder. In the dream,
And I apparently already have it, so...
the sense of foreboding grew. But I could never wake up.
Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.